Hi, Ade. Thank you so much for attending the interview today. For the viewers, would you like to introduce yourself a bit, including the name, the academic background, and the current city that you are living in?
Hi, Kate. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to
Mhm,
do this discussion. My name is Ade A Salami, and I'm currently residing in the state of New York, and
mhm,
precisely I'm in Queens. I'm a CPA from the state of New York and also
mhm.
CPA in the state of New Jersey. Thank
Ade,
you.
the reason why I invited you to this interview because I was so lucky that I was at the Toastmaster meeting and I got an opportunity to hear about your journey before you came to EY, and it was so inspiring. So, would you mind to share with us about the journey before you came to EY and how did you get here?
I got to this country here in 2007, and when I got here, as everybody, I was trying to do my best work.
Yep,
Even giving me some intellectual accomplishment.
yep,
So,
yep.
but because I need to survive, I was doing it, and I was telling myself, you know what? I'm gonna find a way to move out of this situation. The first job I was doing was gas station, so I was
Mm-hmm,
working overnight in the gas
mm-hmm,
station,
mm-hmm.
and from there I started doing I did a various job. I did
Mhm,
dishwashing.
mhm.
When you live in New York City, you got to do everything that's it's
Yes.
available so that you can survive. So,
Yeah.
and my one of the last job that I did, one of the
Mhm,
odd job was selling ticket in the street of Times Square.
mhm,
Because when people ask me that, I'm really proud of that job because it's
mhm.
through that job that I had the opportunity to meet people, to talk because I was on the street. I had
Yep.
the opportunity to meet a lot of people, and people
Mhm,
are really engaging, and they will
mhm,
ask me what I want to do. They will
mhm.
give me advice saying that, you know
Aw.
what, maybe you need to do something better.
Yep.
What you're doing is very hard. Staying in the streets there,
Mhm,
under the sun, under the snow, it's not easy.
mhm,
You don't feel cold. If you get sick now, do you have insurance? Do you have
mhm,
anything? So
mhm,
basically, there was nothing that was guaranteed on that job. And then
mhm.
every time that people come and they say that to me, I'll ask myself, what can I do? And
Yep.
every day I will ask myself that. And through that, self introspection,
Yep.
and I realized that, listen, maybe I need to school for my associate. I was still working in that same job, because that job offered me a lot of flexibility
I
because
love this. Yep.
I was working for like on a
You're
commission
amazing.
basis, and
Yes.
then I would just go to school. Sometimes
Mhm.
I have class in the morning, and
Yes.
then by 11 or by 12, I will come back and then work in the street till midnight.
Mhm.
And sometimes I work at Empire State Building,
Yep.
and sometimes I work in how do you call it, World Trade Center.
Mhm.
Sometimes because they send us to different location sites
Mhm.
where they
Mhm.
know that tourists gonna be, and
Yep.
most of the time I spend my time in Times Square, you
Mhm.
know, between the 41st Street and
Mhm.
all the way to 47. So I will be going back and forth. When I was in the BMCC, I was doing tutoring in accounting.
Mhm.
So when I was doing the tutoring in accounting, uh, one day I was at my table when somebody showed up at my table, and then they wanted me to explain something to them. And after I explained to them, and they say, "Listen, you should be working in our company." I say, "Where is your
Wow.
company?" The person say, "EY." Couldn't do it by myself. Believe me,
Mhm.
it's not because I was smart. No, it's because I was lucky to meet people that really inspire me, that really explain to me that if you really work hard, you can do it.
Say that you were lucky, right, Ade? But
Yes.
let's face it, there are so many people doing the exact same thing that you did there. They were tutoring people with accounting. But for you to stood out and to grab the attention of a current EY employee, you must have done something right.
Have a goal.
Mhm.
Like if you have your willingness to do something,
Yep.
you're gonna see that the whole world is like everything is coming to place to help you
Mhm.
achieve that. But if the goal is not there, if the
Mhm.
willingness you don't have it, it's gonna be
Mhm.
very hard. Even if people come and they put you somewhere, it
Yep.
won't work.
Yes.
But you have to be willing to do it,
Yes.
and then people gonna push you, and then you're gonna
Mhm.
go forward. I
Yep.
believe that it's people that I met that
Mhm.
really changed my life because
Mhm. When you met the person at EY, you have no
yes,
idea that she was working at EY.
no,
Ye-
no idea,
yes.
no, no,
So when you work there as an accounting tutor, you did it real well just because you want to do it real well.
yes,
And that alone impressed the lady, and it opens up an opportunity that you didn't even know that it exists, just
no,
simply by doing very well what was given to you. So no job is too small. When you was given an opportunity and you took it to the next level by doing it in the way that my understanding was an actual step, because the lady was a little bit busy. So she actually asked you to help her at a different location,
yes,
right? So,
yes.
and you agree, even though you don't get paid actual because it's our school, right?
Yes, because when you work as a tutor at school, because it's a program where we get paid by another organization in the school. So
Mm-hmm.
technically, we don't charge any student for the tutoring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when the person came to me for tutoring and they wanted me to tutor them outside of the school, I said,
Yeah.
listen, why will you pay for tutoring when it's free? Just come to
Mm-hmm.
school. And they
Yes.
explained to me that their schedule is very busy.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
like at manager or senior manager level
Mm-hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
EY,
Mm-hmm.
and they really want to make sure that they have those requirements for the CPA. And
Mm-hmm.
if I'm willing to come on the weekend and work
Mm-hmm.
with them,
Mm-hmm.
at their office, and
Yep.
that's where I say, you know what, I'm gonna come.
For you to be an accounting tutor, you have to know the subject very well. You need
Yeah,
to you needed to get a good grade in the
yes,
class, right?
yes.
So the first thing you did as a student, even though you were working multiple jobs, that you have to do well in that class in order to get the opportunity to be an accounting tutor.
17, when I was doing the internship, I was still working at the nights for the G4S. We call it
Mm-hmm.
the security guard.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go there in the nights,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there, I will already have like like, because I need to wear a uniform in that
Mm-hmm.
job. So I have another bag, and but I have a
Mm-hmm.
locker,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I will go to work overnight,
Mm-hmm.
leave there at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
We have a shower,
Wow.
we have everything, and I
Mhm.
will go there,
Mhm.
dress up, and come to internship. And I had a hope.
Yes.
I had a hope that if I get this right, if I do well at school,
Mhm.
things gonna change for good. Things gonna change for better.
I know that you have a daughter. I
Yes.
just wonder how you're gonna be able to teach her all of this valuable.
I believe when it's gonna come to a time, she's
Mhm.
gonna have her own challenge that she's gonna face.
Mhm.
And I want to be there to support her. I want
Yes.
to be her to say that, you know what, you can do this. Maybe your
Mhm.
challenge is different from mine,
Mhm.
but you need to be able to understand this challenge and have the willingness to confront your challenge and make
Yep.
sure you can resolve it.
Yep.
Because if you have it, because
Yes.
sometimes you cannot do it yourself, you need to be able to tell people, listen, I'm doing this
Mhm.
and I'm struggling.
Mhm.
Anybody can help, and believe me, people are willing to help. I'm gonna teach my daughter to have a goal, and then because I cannot choose a goal for her, I cannot
Yes.
say
Yes.
she's
I
gonna
love it.
become a CPA. No, I want
Mhm.
her to do what she wants to do, and
Mhm.
then I'm gonna be there to support her,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tell her learning is a universal. Learning
Mhm.
is good for everything. You want to be a footballer, you want to be a chef in the kitchen, you want to be a musician.
Mhm.
First, you need to learn,
Mhm.
understand what people have done, and
Mhm.
then from there you can add to it, or you can perfect it or do
Mhm.
better. But if you don't know what is out there,
Mhm.
sometimes it's going to be difficult for you to advance.
Can you share a little bit about how you were able to transition from such a different environment, from the country you came from, which is Berlin in West Africa, to the US? And from the US, you doing, you know, manual job in gas station to become a student. And from student, you became a corporate professional. How did you transition through all that?
To tell you the truth, that's my biggest challenge that I'm still working on. When you have a lot of multiple challenge in life,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the outcome, like the outlook of saying that, listen, I can do this, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to understand, you may not do get it right the first time,
I love it.
but
Yes.
you can get it right the second time.
Mm-hmm.
You need to allow yourself to grow. You need
Yep.
to be able to forgive yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And understand that it is a journey.
Yes.
It's a journey. And because I realized something, I learn more, right?
Mm-hmm.
I realized something with myself. I learn more
Mm-hmm.
when I fail.
Yes.
When
Thank you so much. I
No,
think
thank you.
I think this is amazing, and it's definitely gonna give so much inspiration for the people who are also looking for the next level or working through their process to progress their career. So with that, I would like to close our interview here today, and thank you so much, Ade. I know you're gonna be very successful with the work ethic, the determination, and the ability to see everything in the way that it will help you to advance to the next level, no matter what challenge that life throw at you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the vote of confidence that you gave me, and thank you so much for your support. As I
Mhm,
say, you are a true leader, and
mhm,
you always make sure that people that you are working with always feel
mhm,
comfortable, and make
mhm,
sure that everybody have the opportunity to advance.
mhm,
It's a very good thing, and I
mhm.
really appreciate that.